What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, a lot of people, when you think of Jasmy or a lot of positions out there in the crypto space, they'll think of them as just automatic scams because we don't see the heaviest use cases within cryptocurrency. We're trying to get there, but we're in that process of really developing things to get to that level. Now, with new projects that are out there and old projects that are out there creating new use cases like maybe Ethereum or even having some things like BNB, which has its solid use case as well. Um, we're looking at them and seeing more consistency and more usability with them. Now, for Jasmy, I think there are people on a couple of sides, right, that believe that it's nothing but a meme or scam or something like that. But when you look heavily into it and see who's a part of it, see the things that are associated with it, as well as look at the potential use cases, the roadmap, the different people talking about it, the investment opportunity. It looks less like that and more like a solid project that can have a really, really good use case and have a feeling of getting in early at times. So I wanted to take a deeper dive into Jasmy Coin, which we have a lot of different things to go over and go through and really discuss with you guys, because no way do I know everything about this position. No way do I know everything about the project. And I always learn something new as I make these videos. Now, I'm a slight investor into Jasmy, right? I have like 4,000 Jasmy. That's pretty much it. I didn't spend a lot, and I don't plan on spending any money on new cryptocurrency. So hopefully, I have gains from one that I can buy some with another. Because I would buy Jasmy coin, especially at the prices that it's at right now. I believe it can go a lot further than where it is right now. So, anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I appreciate everybody that's watching the NFA channel. We are so close to 16,000 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate all the people that have watched the different videos that I've created, whether it's AMC or different cryptocurrency videos that are there. But we understand that Jasmy has some popularity. We've had a lot of people that mentioned it. I've talked about it when it first went on Coinbase and talked about the dilution potential. And now that the dilution potential is gone because it already has been diluted, now we see the potential of where it can go because of all of the supply that is still out there. So if we look at the popularity, we understand that crypto needs to have some form of popularity, some presence online in order to, see the amount of investors, in order to see the gains, to see millions of dollars that are flowing through it. Jasmy has no problem there. You're looking at 87 or almost 88,000 followers on Twitter. Now, it's not as much as some of these other ones that you may see, like, Ethereum or Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, but it's respectable, right? 88,000 followers on Twitter, and they don't really post a heck of a lot. Like, they're posting a little bit, but not like every single day, like some of these end up doing. So it's good to see some form of a presence. If we look at where Jasmy is right now, we're looking at about 0.005 cents, so a half of a penny, a little bit over a half of a penny. And it has risen since the last time I talked about it, which it was at like 0.004, 0.0045 or something like that. And we're seeing a decent amount of volume. Again, the circulating supply is at 93% of the total supply, so there's no worry about a crazy amount of dilution. And even to add on to that, I believe that this can go a lot further than what the fully diluted market cap is, anyways, which is 280 million. I believe it can go past 1 billion, past 2 billion, maybe even approach 20, 30 billion by market cap. And that's in the short term as people start to notice this. So for a lot of people, it seems like an early position, an early time to get in on this because it is at a $200 million market cap versus a billion or 2 billion or 5 billion, or, in some cases, 100 or 500 billion dollars worth of a market cap. You're not early on those plays. You want to be early because you want to get on a project at the ground floor and build on the way up, which means you grow your wealth a lot more. If you invest $1,000 here, right, and it goes to $1 billion market cap, right, instead of a 250 million dollar market cap, you're looking at a 4x return. So that's $4,000 from there. And then if you take that $4,000 and you multiply it by 10, you're looking at $40,000. So obviously you can see how much it can grow compared to what you have with a $500 billion market cap or a $10 billion market cap or something like that. So it definitely shows a little bit more potential if it is solidly like legit. And we've seen that it is, right? If we go into um, the holders, we're going to see that yes, for Jasmy, you have 28% that's in Binance. Binance holds a lot of it. You do have a contract address with 4%, developer with 4%. The biggest open wallet that you have is 2%. That shows no red flags at all for me. Binance holding a lot. Obviously, they like to hold as much as they want to hold in order to see some sort of movement. And they do that with every position. They're the largest exchange by volume, so it makes sense for them to hold a crazy amount. If we go into what Jasmy is, right? Jasmy is a cryptocurrency project, Tokyo-based Internet of Things provider, Jasmy Corporation. As a system of the Internet of Things includes mechanical and digital elements endowed with an identifier and the ability to transmit data. The Internet of Things company, Jasmy, specializes in buying and selling data, and the Jasmy platform connects two categories: service providers and data users. So obviously that's a big deal. And what is Internet of Things? You're probably like, hey, what is that? So by connecting devices from everyday appliances like toasters and vacuum cleaners to vehicles, in industrial machines, and more, to the internet, and teaching them to communicate to each other, it is possible to create an interconnected network of information between these devices. The result network paves the way for immense amount of use cases in consumer electronics, healthcare, transportation, manufacturing, energy, environment management, and other industries. Some experts predict that the number of of Things devices will grow by 75 billion by 2025, up to 20.4 billion in 2020. It's like if you had to have an example, it would be like these phones that we have, right? These phones that we have weren't always the way they were. You had the Nokia devices where you literally just call and text people very, very slowly. Um, and you would communicate with them on the phone. You would have no other way of doing that. You wouldn't have the internet on your device. But Internet of Things, devices, we're looking at different devices that now have the internet involved with it. Maybe a calculator, right? Your phone now has a calculator on it. The calculator is mixed with that, or a calculator itself could connect directly to the internet, grab formulas, whatever you wanted to do. There will be a lot of different Internet of Things connected devices there. So basically, it's kind of that connection to transmit data. So the connection, again, the categories: service provider and data users. So obviously, it has a strong use case or strong reason as to what it's all about, right? I wanted to go into maybe what is the roadmap. I know they have the the roadmap is very simple: value, data, Internet of Things, all intertwined, all connected, decentralized data democracy. We scroll down here, we're going to see data democracy, build as Japan's Bitcoin. Uh, Jasmy is a tokenized platform that champions the democratization of data by combining blockchain and Internet of Things technology to provide an infrastructure that allows anyone to use data safely and securely. Jasmy aims to regain data sovereignty for all. With innovation, with the innovation of blockchain technology, we can create a decentralized and more democratic use of data where you will. Sorry, I'm struggling reading this. Data where you will be able to store and control your data in a safe and secure manner, safely and securely manage and control your own devices, provide safe and secure use of your data under clear rules. How Jasmy works. So you have Internet of Things, you have merchant. A merchant pays you in Jasmy to use your data. Fresh data generated by Internet of Things devices will be stored securely, and merchants are required to pay for access to your data. Um, the Jasmy Internet of Things platform. To achieve this, we have combined blockchain and Internet of Things technology um, to provide the best platform for you across industries and around the world. You can see the devices, platform, mobile applications, strategy, management, secure data. So, Jasmy allows storage of personal information in a data locker. Personal data locker (PDL) uh, identifies the individual by confirming the existence of uh, the personal information. Let's scroll over here and let's see uh, some things on uh, some things on Jasmy. I know they have different predictions. If you wanted to go through a prediction to see what other people think, I think it will be worth a lot more in the long run. But let's look at these predictions. I believe these are over a certain period of time. Um, hmm, doesn't really say it here, but uh, I wrote about the spectacular performance of Jasmy a month ago in this article. If you click there, the coin has maintained this uptrend and jumped more than 91% from the lowest level in December 30th. As Jasmy rose, the 25-day and 50-day moving average have made a bullish crossover. This is usually a positive sign for the price. Jasmy also moved above the important resistance of 0.000 or 0.0048, the highest point in December 2nd. Oscillators like the relative strength index, or the RSI, and the CCI have also continued rising. The price is also above um, the, I don't know how to say that word. I've never heard of it, but it's above it. Therefore, Jasmy will likely continue to rise as buyers target the next key resistance of 0.006, which we're getting very close to. A drop below the support of 0.004 would invalidate the bullish view, of course, because you have to protect yourself. Um, I did see some conversations that were happening on Reddit about it. What's Jasmy's use case? And I guess a lot of people were talking about how they've seen, they're amazing, or they've seen the amazing growth so far. Looking at the coin and seeing how it's the coin of Japan, and some people saying that it would get to $15 soon. Now, I mean, without any type of you know decreasing of the supply, would say no, because $15 would be a very high market cap. $1 is a $46 billion market cap at the current levels. So maybe this was about a year ago when we were looking at that, and that was about 4.6 billion coins that were out there, I think, and now we're looking at 46 billion. So it's a different story when you look at this a year ago to where you look at it right now. The fact that it doesn't, and this was a year ago, the fact that it doesn't seem to be a meme coin is a breath of fresh air. Um, right, it's almost like the technology being used. Whoever the technology is being put to use, whoever heard of such a thing, and having those conversations there. Um, but honestly, they're right to this day. Like, it does have a good use case. We've seen this. I want to see how it's been over the last month. So yeah, we're looking for that key resistance of 0.006. Um, but we've seen nothing but positivity with this position. We've seen so much growth potential. We've seen um, where this can go, the people that are involved, right? Former Sony executives, and how legit this could be. It's just, is it given the opportunity, the amount of investors, the amount of belief in it? And I think it's starting to get that with, hundreds of millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars that are flowing through it. We'll see how it all does play out. But unless I have some sort of a gain, I would love to put like $100 in there and just hold maybe 10,000, 20,000, or I would love to put $500 in there if I end up getting a gain of that magnitude, and then I can put it back into Jasmy. That would be amazing. Technically, I could take some out of Ethereum right now if I wanted to, but I want Ethereum to get to another price. But as Ethereum runs, I would imagine Jasmy would run as well. So kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place on what you can gain here and what you can put in. But getting a foot in the door at a certain level, maybe not now because it is up 5%, is not a bad idea. But you let me know what you're thinking. How do you feel about Jasmy Coin? Is it good? Is it bad? Do you see potential in it? I see a lot of growth, but it all depends what everybody else sees. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for watching this 15-minute video. Make sure you check out some of the links that are down below for all of the different referral links. KuCoin, crypto.com, just a lot of different stuff down there if you want to check those things out. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one.